We're at GTECHNIQ'S. They're typically known in the car industry from the F1 world, from NASCARs. They even do boats, a lot of the marine side of stuff. Well, we're here today. They've got this brand new range out now for the bike cleaning. They're cream of the crop, the ceramic side of it. So what we're gonna do today, talk to someone, gonna go laboratory, prepping area, do my bikes as well. Brand new Trek Remedy. I've Trek Ticket with me, my jump bike. Also clean them up, prep them and test how good this ceramic stuff is. What I've seen so far, absolutely incredible. Through this little door here is the actual laboratory where they package everything, boxes, everything. So this is where it all happens. I'm going to have a little walk about. Oh, sorry, buddy. Crazy this place. Packaging over there, all sorts of stuff. And loads of like machines down here. Check this out. Where all the bottling all happens. My main man here. Here's Rob now. So Rob, this guy here, you've seen him, he comes into every single shot. So this is Rob.
I'm brand manager for the bike range here at GTECH. So the company itself's been going over 22 years now. Started off in the automotive range, we're taking it worldwide. We then went into the marine industries, coasting all the big boats out of Monaco, Miami, that's where that's all kicking off. 50 countries worldwide with the automotive. Now we've got the bike range. We've got about 10 to 12 different products in the mountain bike range. So we specialise in the high performance cleaning products and dirt prevention. That's what we do, that's what we're good at, and that's what we're going to concentrate on.
Serious business. I've had all that access pass.
Let's show you around.
Right, so as you come from here, you've got all these empty bottles that go through. They go through this conveyor belt system to this machine here that pushes all the liquid in of whatever's getting filled. Goes through this one, goes into this machine here, that I believe that's putting all the caps on, comes down this other conveyor belt here, comes into the labelling, comes into the chief here, he seals them up and goes into the boxing. So it's a proper setup going on down here. On this side here we've got all the labelling. They are serious about the biking world. Look at all of these labels. Got this massive section here for the car side. I'm sure in time the actual mountain bike side of it is going to grow as much as the car world. With the ceramic side of things, as soon as you apply it to a bike, you have to let it cure for, say,
24 hours, because it actually solidifies like a piece of glass. It's important that in the bottle it doesn't cure and start to crystallise. Yeah, you don't want that, do you?
Have a block of ceramic glass in a bottle. Look at all of this. It looks cool. As Rob was saying, it needs to be done in such a specific way. Look at this. I'm assuming this is hydrogen here. Is that hydrogen? Oh, nitrogen here. I'll cut that in. Got all the little labels, sort of the belts here, feeds into here. Proper setup. This is really, really cool. Even they're expanding so much at the moment. They've actually built another factory on the other side, which is massive. And as you come over this side, so this is where loads of the stuff is all bottled up. Crystal Serum Ultra is the ceramic coating that we're going to put on the Trek Remedies today and the ticket. Right, so that was where like the processing side of it goes, where everything gets bottled up, it gets labelled, it gets packaged. Like even some of the care packages that you can get, you know, from the car world to the bike world to the marine world, all the types of ceramic. There's even like just over here, I've just found in this corner, look, there's loads of like merch and stuff. Got GTECHNIQ'S cap, check that out. Might have to chat Rob up for some of that stuff, but we're ready to rock and roll. Some jackets. Crazy to think like the amount of work that goes in behind it is unbelievable, and I'm actually genuinely excited to check this stuff out. Right, so I'm just entering the laboratory where all the magic happens. We've got Lee here, which is our senior chemist.
So this is our R&D lab, so this is where we develop all the new products at GTECHNIQ and test them as well, really put them through the paces to make sure they're going to perform. So along here we've got lots of different mixing equipment. So this is where we do the formulation, the mixing and preparing of different formulations. Over here we've got some scrub testers. So this is emulating any paint surface being washed. So we've got some sponges there. Wash solution gets sprayed on and this rotates backwards and forwards. We can set out to a set number of cycles, anything up to 1 million if we want to go that far. We'd normally do up to about 10,000. And that is to see how the coatings or the sealants are going to deteriorate through a wash process and how robust and durable they are. As Rob was saying, this will dispense a 6 microlitre drop of water, lower it down, drop that onto the surface. I can measure the contact angle of that water bead, and that gives a contact angle of about 75 degrees. Anything below 90 is hydrophilic, water loving. Anything above 90 is hydrophobic, water hating. So for this you want hydrophobicity, you want that water beading, because that's showing that you've got low surface energy. So that was bare paint. That's standard automotive and bike world cross-linked polyurethane, what you would have on that surface. So here we have panels being treated with our bike ceramic. And do exactly the same test again. You see how this is curving away, whereas before it's quite a flat angle. So essentially the water is more strongly bonded to itself than it is to the surface, whereas previously it wanted to be near the surface because it was attracted to it. So we've now got a contact angle of about 95 degrees.
Right, it's a massive shout out to Lee. The amount of detail that is going into it and all the work that goes behind the scenes. And in here, so this is where all the car stuff gets done and the bike stuff. As you see, I've got my bikes over there, and these guys here are just applying some of the car side of stuff to it. Actually cleaning it and putting a ceramic coat on the side of this car. Right, 2 seconds while the rocks get it. There's this room. Check this out. Check this place out. Look, there's a massive greeting room here. You've got like a bar over here. Got this big table here. There's loads of artwork around. You've got like the Top Gear seats all sat in there. Look at all the memorabilia about. You've got an old M-Trax bike there. Check this out. Massive scale electrics, which is so cool. And then through here, alright. What an amazing place. Yeah, it's awesome. Now we're going to go and sort these bikes out and get them done, get them all ceramic coated up. Let's go. Right, so out the back here, this is where the massive cleaning bay is. So I've got my Trek ticket with me, my jump bike. I've got my brand new Trek Remedy. Let's get all these cleaned up and look through what products we've got. Yeah. Right, so this is the ultimate bike care kit, what we've got. And that's a microfiber drying towel, microfiber wash mitt, ceramic quick coat, bike wash. I've got another massive bike clean bottle, got a dry clean, sanitizers, trainers and helmets. So for anyone who has stinky pads, I think that's going to be a great one. Bike clean concentrates.
So that's going to make 3 1 litres.
Going to make 3 of them. Drivetrain degreaser, another microfiber brush as well, getting all those fiddly bits. And you've got a load of hoses in here as well. Okay, these go on each one. And this is like the ultimate. This is the game changer. Let's open it up. Looking at here, you get these buff cloths. So you get them with it. You get a frame prep, and this is the actual ceramic coating. You apply that, that will last up to 2 years, which is insane. So that's like an application pad, so I guess we dab that on there. There's loads of stuff here.
Crack on.
Let's do it. It looks so much cleaner already.
Looking colour.
Yeah, like look at the flip paint on, like a flip tone paint. It's like a green and purple. Even got the gold chain. Right, so we've washed and prepped all of the bikes, and we're going to just start prepping up the actual ceramic coating of the bikes. So now you keep one cloth for the prep side, one cloth for the ceramic side, so you don't actually, like Rob was saying, cross-contaminate anything, to make sure it's absolutely prime. But what you don't want to do is apply that ceramic coating and seal any bits of dirt in. The best thing to do is prep it, clean it, no dirt in it at all. Rob's just going to prep that one up. Just teach me a few ways of how to apply and its best sort of practices. And then I'm going to have a go at the remedy myself. Make it as accessible as possible. So the more ceramic coating we get on it, it's going to make that job so easy. Jump right in.
So again, the initial coating of the actual pad, we want to make sure the top half is well wet. But then literally apply it to the frame, and as you go across you'll see a big thick residue being left behind. What we do is just keep going over. Again, not letting it get too thin. You can feel when it starts to wear out because you can feel it start to get a bit coarse. So you want it nice and sliding over the surface.
Right, so now we're on to the next track. We've got the Remedy, we've got it all stripped down. Front wheel out, chain off, back wheel off. We've even taken the rear shock out. Is make sure this ceramic coating gets right up in amongst all of these little joints here, because that is the worst place, you know, for all the dirt to clog up. It's just a bit of a pain. So if you come to jet wash it, boom, straight out. It's clean, we're back on. I'm blessed, to be honest, because the Trek ticket I've used and abused it, it's scratched and everything. So with this new bike here, the paintwork is absolutely prime. There's no scratches on it. It's just going to be like the perfect job. But that doesn't mean you can't apply it, because that's why Rob was just saying, like, you need, you know, with all this amazing bike cleaning stuff, you can actually clean the bike and get it to a really high standard and then ceramic coat it. So you don't need to have a brand new bike. You know, if you are in a fortunate position where you can, ideally what you want to do is get it ceramic coated straight up before you actually ride it, so you know it just protects it and protects the longevity of the paint. Let's get it going. Yeah. Right, so all the bikes are prepped. The Trek ticket is done, the Remedy is done. As far as the Trek ticket goes, it has come out incredibly well. Personally, I've absolutely destroyed that bike, but I have used it. How that bike has come up, and the pearlescent on the paint, the gold on the actual chain, you know, even the stanchions, it's all literally just lit up. It looks insane. Remedy looks amazing as well. What I'm going to do now is leave that to cure, let all the ceramic coating go off so it really seals in, and you know, we've done all that work, so I want to make sure it's properly set up and then we can put it to the test. I just want to say a massive thank you to Rob today and guys at GTECHNIQ for, you know, for all the hospitality and looking after me and making me feel so welcome. So a massive shout out to those guys. Right, so 48 hours have passed now. That ceramic coat has gone off. And what I've done, I've come up with something. I thought, you know, what's going to be different to just riding a trail, getting your bike covered in mud, downside of the tube, bit on your tyres. It's not enough. Need to test that product. I've come up with, in fact, you guys can help me. We got this weird and wonderful contraption. Let me talk you through it. I've got 3 buckets completely full of swamp, sand, mud, stirred it right up, made a right little concoction up there. Run that grinder, it's going to cut that cord, it's going to let them drop down. I've put a little hinge in there so it drops down. Got a spring, say a spring, it's more of like a bungee cord, just to pull it around, just to give it a little bit more momentum. Dump all of that water on that brand new bike. Let's test that ceramic. I'm excited for this one. I've been hesitantly walking around this. It is definitely country. It's no job in the town. We just threw it up and hopefully, you know, it works. I don't know, it's one of those ones. It's one of those mysterious builds that we kind of do. You guys need to help me out here. In fact, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give away the ultimate bike care kit to one of you guys that comes up with the best name in the comments. Write what you think we should call this weird and wonderful contraption, and the one with the most likes, say after a week, I'm gonna send this package to you. I'll get in contact with you. Anywhere in the world, I'll send it to you. Full of loads of stuff. It's got the ceramic stuff, it's got the bike wash, it's got the cleaning, it's got the brushes, it's got everything. It's everything you need to wash your bike. Tell all your mates, tell anyone, you know, get them all to comment. The more people you get to like it, the more chance you're gonna win it. So I think that's a much better idea if you do tell everyone that you know. So with that being said, I think as we say, we should cut the cord. Success! Right, perfect. It worked a dream. It's absolutely covered in it, which is perfect because we need to test this product. So what better way? It's pretty disgusting actually, and I absolutely stink. I've been digging out swamps half the day to fill these things up. We've got to do these things. You've got to be a little bit different these days. So I think that's a success in getting it dirty. Now's the process of getting it cleaned up. Right, so we're at the bike wash. I'm going to get this thing rinsed down now. I've got this bike clean stuff. Apparently all I need to do is just spray a bit of this on, agitate it a little bit, or just leave it alone, just let it sink in, let it do its thing, and swill it off. And hopefully with that ceramic coat that's been applied to the frame, it's just going to wash off beautifully. I feel cheated. Normally you have to scrub your bike loads and loads and loads. You know, you've got the toothbrushes in there, you've got all the other bits in there, but now, literally with that ceramic coat, I have done nothing. And I'm not just saying that, it's really strange. Like, it just normally sticks to it. So like all the stuff, you know, that you saw in the video about all the laboratory side of stuff and all like the work that goes on behind the scenes is actually insane. There is definitely science behind all of this. You can see by how the water's kind of beading and like repelling from the paint. The paint is just not allowing any dirt to stick, which is it's so good. I'm a little bit lost for words, to be honest, because I feel lazy. Like, I feel like you should actually be cleaning and scrubbing the whole bike out. The product's absolutely incredible. I'm not just saying that either. I'm literally, normally I have loads to say, and it works. It actually works. Like the bike looks insane now. So shout out to the guys at GTECHNIQ'S for actually getting it all ceramic coated. It looks the bomb, like it's so good now. It's back to normal. You literally don't have to wash your bike. You just give it a little jet wash. So I can't recommend this product enough to you guys if you want to try it out. I always say, like a product, if it's good enough, it does the talking for itself. Check them out, GTECHNIQ'S. The stuff's killer. Fair play to you guys, it's absolutely insane. Thank you so much. Yeah, bye.